Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Make Your Mind. I've just been pretty busy, and I've also been working on some new sculptures here. And this is, as you saw by the title, this is going to be another Hollow Knight sculpture showcase. But this showcase is going to be a little bit different. So let me just clean that off real quick. There we go. This is actually going to be based on brand new content for Hollow Knight lore and also for the future game known as Hollow Knight Silksong. Now, for this showcase, I started off by making this. I made a new version of Hornet. I changed her cloak to make it look a lot more like her actual cloak. She's in a plotted stance. She has the little bit of thread spin around with her needle and thread. And as you can see, this right here, this is actually an 18 gauge nail from an actual nail gun. So I used a real nail in the formation of this sculpture. So she's standing in a sort of fighter stance, ready to go, because she is going to be the main character in the new upcoming game, Silksong. Set her right there. There we go. And for that occasion, the game's going to be releasing fairly soon. So hopefully, maybe even by the time I post this, the game will actually already be out. And we'll see if that's the case. If not, then this will be a sort of showcase to that game, Silksong. So we're going to start out with a couple of characters from the game that I made. And these are going to be the first characters that I show. The names are Garmund and Zaza. Here, let me adjust his feet. There we go. These are some funny characters. These are characters that are actually part of a quest in the game. Eventually, when you have to essentially follow these characters during a hunting quest. And apparently, one of the quests that these characters will be a part of is to actually find them a new home. And as you can see here, Garmund, who's this character, has a horn, almost like a saxophone-like instrument, but it looks a lot like a horn, but it has these holes on the top. He's a character. He's got the eyes with the beard and the hat, and he's also a bug. And then you have Zaza down here. Now, according to the official description, Garmund is the more chatty and rambunctious of the characters, and Zaza here is in fact the brains. Well, we'll see how that happens when the game's released, but as you can see, when they're running through the corridors, he's got a backpack with a little roll-up sack, and it almost looks like a saddle in a way, but they run through as Hornet is following them in the game. So they're running through, and I just thought this is such a cool looking character. So this is Garmund and Zaza. Let's go ahead and set those two right down right here. Now the next character we're going to be showing is in fact a character who is also a boss in the game. Let's go ahead and put Garmund over here. And this character's name is Trobio, the flamboyant butterfly. Apparently, he is the master of the stage. This is according to the official description of the game, of this character in the game. He's the master of the stage, the brush, and the voice, flamboyant, and seeks fame and adoration, from the realm of Farloom, which is the new area where we're going to see. It's going to be outside of Hollow Nest, where there will be other kinds of bugs. As you can see, he has this almost fluffy sort of cloak, long slender body with the abdominal structures, the long limbs, and these beautiful pink wings. And this is in fact going to be a boss in the game, who may become a friend later on, or who knows, maybe will stay as a foe. Who knows? But we will find out once the game is released. So there is Trobio, the master of the stage, the brush, and the voice. He basically wants to become famous. He wants to become basically a stage performer. So we'll see this character in the game coming up. And now the last character, and this character is essentially is Hornet's latest rival. And this character's name is Lace. She is a life fencer, and she's actually one of the reoccurring bosses in the game. She's this starkling white with this skinny body, and she has this pin needle that she uses as her weapon with this hook on the end. And one of the things that's very important in this game is that there's going to be a lot to do with music. Music is going to be very important with this game because there's going to be bells as a symbol of music, and there's also going to be the silken thread played as strings for the music. And there's actually a couple of scenes where Hornet is actually going to be learning how to play her needle and thread as an actual instrument using her silk. So we'll see how that turns out. That'll be very interesting. But Lace, according to the description, the official description by Team Cherry, she uses a gilded pin, which is the traditional weapon of Farloom. She's a dangerous foe cloaked in mystery, who will delight at causing Hornet's swift and skewered demise. So she's after Hornet. So essentially, within the game, these two are going to be fighting each other without question. Here, let me put him in a cool looking stance. So imagine this in the game. It's going to be one hell of a fight, I'll say that. And one of the incredible things about the gameplay is that Hornet is going to have some incredible abilities. She is going to move a lot more faster and a lot more fluid than the Vessel did in Hollow Knight. She's going to be able to do jumps, she's going to be able to craft multiple different types of weapons, like throwable daggers, and even bombs, basically like grenades that she can throw and take out multiple enemies at once. She's going to be a lot more of a warrior, and she's going to have a lot more tools at her disposal than the Knight did in Hollow Knight. And there's a lot of details in here. I'll leave a link. Actually, if you want to, I'll leave a video card right up here, showing you the link to a video that was made by Mossbag, who actually was talking about the abilities and the new sort of features from Silksong, at least from this point. And so there you have it. These are some of the new characters from Silksong. We have Hornet, we have Lace, we have the flamboyant Trobio, and we have the brains and chatty Garmund and Zaza. And these are just some of the new characters coming up for the upcoming game Silksong. Now, if you enjoy content like this, go ahead and leave a like down below. And remember to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next video. I'm going to be doing more of these Silksong characters, so stay tuned for that. This game, it's coming soon. I feel it. It's coming very soon. And with that, so will the next videos. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you on the next one.